All right, guys, we got round one, match two of the community tournament for Dune Spice Wars. Our players today are Baron, Psycedilla, pmsag, lolgec, and Zis. What do we know about these players, guys?
Well,
Baron
Baron's
loves
One
to
sec,
probably
play
one
going to
sec.
end
I'm
up.
Harkonnen.
sorry, one sec. Commentating today, we got Emperor Brennan and we got Gray, who was the shoe-in favorite to win the original tournament, which didn't
Oh yeah.
really finish out. But that's our commentators today. So yeah, let's pick it up on what do we know about these guys, Brendan?
All
You
right,
can
so
go
what's
first,
going to
Gray.
happen in this lobby is Baron's going to end up, he's going to play the classic Turtle Hark, the complete opposite of how the faction's intended to be played. He likes to have that his own approach. He's going to end up probably trying to hard show. And what's probably going to end up happening is, if I tune into lolgec's view, is he has Banerjee Lingard. So you already know what lolgec's looking to do this game. He's looking to rush people. He's probably going to end up rushing Corrino or Harkonnen first, because Atreides is a wet paper towel late game. So we're not really worried too much about him.
All right.
I believe... What counselors? Winsikia Aurelian. So
Brandan.
is that
Yeah.
is that pmsag on that? So he's
Yeah,
probably going to go
PMS.
for governor if possible. And so we're going to have two people trying to rush Gov. Hark's going to hunker down and try to rush Chom as he always does, and Lolgec's going to choose one person to kill. I think that's how this lobby's going to end up going.
Yeah, you got
I think
anything?
that's a
Alright,
pretty
then.
accurate, you know.
All right.
You got
Having
anything,
Gray is
Brendan?
a very different
Brendan, you got
experience.
anything to add to that, Brendan?
No, I agree with Gray. He's played with these players a lot more. I definitely agree with Baron. He is going to definitely 100% show him. I haven't seen him do anything other than that.
Well,
No disrespect to him. I just haven't seen him do anything
Baron,
else.
he is a bit of a spicy player. Sometimes people just decide to assassinate somebody, but I highly doubt it's going to happen in this lobby.
Mm.
All right, so I'm
Maybe
watching
he'll-
Baron's
Also-
screen. I'm watching Baron's screen. He started opening with filtration system, so he's gonna rush water here. He's playing Nefud and Piter, which is the optimal counselors for the rush.
That
but
is, yeah, that is
I don't
interesting.
think he's gonna be
running.
doing it.
He's not
I don't
going to
think he's
do
going to
it.
be doing it either. The thing is, Nefud makes it to where you can easily
So-
defend yourself from any rushes because you'll out manpower whoever's attacking you.
Yeah, so getting into that, great. This is one of your baby. This is like your baby, this faction, and we were talking about that in the last one. Can you explain to us how you play Harkonnen compared to the others?
I run at people until they die, and it usually wins games.
Can you go? Can you
You
go?
know,
There's no
let
other
me- let me
detail
put
about
it.
it.
No, hold on. Let me put an asterisk on that. Okay, that was a small map with a high spice contract.
I play other lobbies and still win. Killing one person
okay.
is the optimal Hark strategy because if you kill one person as Hark, then it gives you so much more room to pillage within Still Fear. And for some of
So-
those newer viewers, Still Fear is basically a technology that lets you get minus 10% authority cost to annex a village per pillage. So every like 20 days, you can stack that shit up. You can stack it like 5 times easily and like a long duration, and suddenly you're either going to threaten a Chone victory because you have all like half the spice on the map, or you're going to threaten a hegemony victory with a sudden spike, and it tends to make the lobby pretty chaotic.
So, for those who don't know, for Gray, Harkonnen and Smugglers, those are your prime factions, you'd say. Would you agree, Gray?
I mean, I can play any faction, I would say. Smugglers is just
But
really
those are your
overpowered, so
strong suits.
anybody should be able to play them right now.
All right, enough about Gray. Stop fanboying here. Let's talk about what we got going on over here. So, interesting note on Corrino. He did not go in. He did go in Sikia, but he went with Sikia Irulan.
Irulan, which is strange.
What's he thinking here with this setup?
Governorship.
Oh, I pointed it out earlier. He's either
Governorship.
going to be rushing governorship, or he's going to be looking to dominate the early votes, to dominate the technology, which is a potential thing that could happen if the Landsrad decides to put those votes out there.
Yeah. Normally you see Winsikia Fenric, but yeah, he's chosen to go for the governor this time. Or I mean, he might have it in his back pocket.
Now,
And there you go. He's got the
this
Great
is
Volcano right
interesting.
next to him.
Baron did go 4 Ornithopters, so maybe he will be doing some
No,
kind of rush
I doubt
tactic.
it.
Who knows?
I doubt it. Let's be honest, I doubt it. But to his credit, he has been building up more military a little lately because, you know, I guess he's tired of me kicking his teeth in as Fremen. But with that being said, I think the player
Let's
to watch
take a
this
look at
game,
Smugglers.
yeah, it's going to be Smugglers to watch. He's definitely got the
Lolgec.
optimal rush comp here, so I just want to see what his tech order is going to be if we get the chance to see it. Because as you know, we do not have spectator mode in this game yet, and we play it at
Not yet.
1.5x.
Well, as you can see, he's already getting red tech, which is optimal. He probably has the first yellow tech, and he's probably just going to go full red tech, and he's going to bum rush more than likely Corrino. He hasn't found anybody yet, so he doesn't know who he's going to be rushing.
What I want to know is who pioneered this? Who came up with these ideas to just start rushing early with these factions in particular? That's my question.
Well, with Smuggler,
Hey.
it was me.
Okay. Fair
This
enough.
strat, I did this strat to lolgec, and he got inspired by it. We can say that. Now, most of the time when I see him on Smuggler, this is what he does.
Okay.
The Harkonnen rush, I'm not going to take all credit for that. Most Harkonnen players try to rush. Well,
I mean, Fremen was
good one.
Hellslayer. Green, which stream are you looking at the moment?
I'm looking at the Smuggler because I'm waiting to see the tech tree order here. Just so players like get it. Like right now we don't have spectator mode, so we can't exactly see what they're researching. And
well, right now, he's getting foot in the door, which is going to make his...
How do you know that?
That is interesting, because he's getting
This
a
is
blue
a
tech right
classic.
now, and it's still
Yeah.
early game. He's probably getting foot in the door. He probably already got 2 red techs for the pillage bonus.
Oh, I see. You're looking at... Okay, so he knows he's researching a blue tech because underneath the research symbol here on the screen, you can see the color blue. So we know he's researching blue right now.
Very, very interesting. Corrino does not have a second village yet. He's going after it now. Very interesting. Oh, he pillaged the second village next to his spice field. That's very
You know,
interesting.
since we are kind of defining the meta with these tournaments in this game, and there are no other community-sponsored events, what do you think about playing this game at 1.5x? I personally think it's too slow. I just want to see what you guys think about that.
Well, the only
I
issue
agree.
is the game's clearly not supported for 2x because animations
put in
start
the
bugging
door
out,
too, right?
things start
He's
bugging
going
out.
red.
You're
By
not-
the way, I'm watching Smugglers, so
Yeah, he's going red.
he's going red. So this
Yeah.
is looking like a rush.
Very
Yeah,
interesting.
so I'm
very
assuming
interesting.
he went 1 yellow, 2 red, 1 blue, now he's going full
He
red.
found
Or
Harkonnen.
he
That's
has no
probably
yellow.
not going to be his target. He also
He's going
found
to go for Corrino.
I think Corrino is the logical play here on the right side.
Yeah.
So.
Atreides is too far away. Harkonnen
Yep.
should go after Atreides, if anything.
But anyway, back to 1.5x. I mean, I personally think it's too slow and the matches take too long. I mean, like a good lobby will take like an hour and a half, an hour and 40 minutes to
Well,
complete.
the only problem is the timer at the end of a lobby isn't shown correctly. Most matches are only typically 30 minutes to 45 minutes, which isn't that bad.
What do you
Unless
mean?
it's like,
No, it's
unless
not.
you get super... No, the time at the end, when you see the end-game screen, is accurate to what it would be if it was a 1x game, not a 1.5. Now,
So
there
the-
are some matches that are over
It's
an
not
hour.
adjusted properly.
My average random match is like 30 minutes. Like,
Okay, that's a random
30,
match
45
where
minutes.
everybody
And
doesn't know what
that's
they're
you
doing.
again.
Let's not talk about
Yeah.
that.
But if someone's able to rush a win condition, it's about 45 minutes. Like,
Okay. Do you think
But do-
that's too
do you
long or
think
that's too
people-
short? I think that's too
no,
long.
it's definitely too long.
Yeah.
If we take like Northgard, for example, which is Shiro's other game, if you rush a win condition in that game, well, that one being domination, that will take 20 minutes, and then other win conditions take like 35 minutes. It's like,
Yeah.
Sorry,
those matches
sorry
are
to
much
interrupt
more
there.
accessible.
Sorry to interrupt there. He just put the recruitment, the red building, the recruitment center, I think, in his 3 slot. So yeah, it does look like he's going for the rush.
I'm worried about Corrino here. This is probably where this rush is headed. I'm gonna tune into Corrino.
Let me see what Corrino's got. Corrino went the 5 swordsman start, and he's got the Lansrow guard, and he got hit with attacks as well.
Corrino got hit with the spice tax, yeah.
Yep.
It's not looking good for Corrino. Corrino's probably going to be out of this game in month 3.
Yeah, and he doesn't know where Smugglers is either.
Let me add some spice here on some commentary on lolgec. So lolgec is quite an innovative player. He hit me with a Lansrad Judge Rush the other day as Corrino when I was Fremen, and he won versus a 65 CP army when I had the 3 red military district filled out. So he's pretty competent at rushing. He's also got interesting build orders, and I kind of feel bad for Zis here unless he does something that we don't normally see with Corrino, which is he's gonna fill out his 3 red district first, but he's not. Who's the Corrino player?
PMS.
I'm seeing he's researching green text right now, so unless he pivots directly into red from here, I think he's pretty much going to be out of this game.
Just to add something, I was going to say this is again very different from how I play, because after playing with you guys and a couple other people and being rushed down, I always get three or 4 red tech from the start now. So seeing him not
a big thing to keep in mind about this game is these players do not play with each other like ever. They're almost never in the same lobby with each other, these 4 players in the tournament. So they have no clear idea how each player is going to play. This is another thing is player. He was a veteran from a long time ago, so he doesn't have that much experience in the current patch. pmsag, you know, he kind of plays it like weird times. Baron, he plays it like the butt crack of dawn for the United States players. So Baron's getting blue tech right now. Corrino's getting green tech. So what's going to end up happening is Smugglers is going to pick one target and they're going to die. And then he's either going to kill the rest of the lobby or he's going to pivot into a different win condition. I think he should just take the advantage. He's playing the strongest early rush faction in the game. He should just kill everybody as quick as possible. And if he loses one fight, then he should pivot. But he probably knows that. So
my question is, what could they do to counter that? What could Corrino do here differently to
Corrino
prevent this
can't
from
do
happening?
Not
at all. You don't think anything.
He's got a bunker. If he has one Sikia, he can build 2 missile turret villages and get 55 CP out, and that.
What I mean by
the point is Smuggler's plan.
What I mean by the point that he can't do anything is he got hit with the Lansrad vote already to have less spice. So Corrino, I mean, we could look at his stream.
Okay, but so
he's making minus 100 Solari right now while pillaging. He's having to pillage all the villages around his base, which is not very optimal. So, I mean, he's pretty much like he's donezo. Like,
so say he didn't get hit with that. If you were in this position, how would you prevent what's about to happen to him when Smugglers gets over there? What's your play? How do you counter this?
Well, he would have to have a Ramsham.
No.
You have to have that counselor in order to counter it.
A Ramsham is the best counselor to counter rushes. Well, it is, because if you truce the other 2 players who aren't attacking you, you're getting a 20% power buff, and you're getting starter car early. Like,
yeah, but you can't afford those. It's hard to afford those starter. I think
it's not about having a bunch of
to get out air units early, and I think that's what he's gonna do here.
The more important
he's getting fuel cells. So there's more than one way, obviously. So the one way is what Gray is saying. That's another way. The other way is if you have Wensikia and you can get your Spacing Guild branch out early, you can get a couple of air units out. You can get the hammers. And you can bunker down by taking the villages around your main base and putting 2 missile turrets with a full militia in each village.
He's pillaging everything. He's going to have a rough time.
We're halfway to month 2. We're halfway through month 2. He's only 2.8k hedge. He doesn't have a Ramsham, so he can't get the 20% power bonus. And, I mean, yeah, he's probably just going to get rushed down. He's only got 4 units right now, and he's only making 12 manpower a day. I think lolgec if lolgec decides to attack Corrino, he's pretty much set up to just take him out. And lolgec's rushing a fuel cell factory. He's going to get 2 drones, probably.
Yeah.
And
He's definitely ready. He's getting ready for this.
there's going to be no chance. I mean, if lolgec decides to not wait until 10k heads, which would be the optimal play, if he decides to just attack as soon as humanly possible, then lolgec could stomp out Corrino.
Manpower on a mission, Corrino did. Now he's got even less manpower.
Yeah. So I mean, if I was in lolgec's position, I would be looking at what the other factions are doing, looking at what they're building, looking at their resources, and I would probably end up deciding to just kill Corrino this game. But, you know, I'm not lolgec. Lolgec might decide. I think he likes to wait until 10k hedge because Smugglers gets the underground headquarters HQ.
That can put the demolition on.
So we will see for the next few.
Harkonnen just sent a truce to Smugglers.
Did he accept it?
He accepted it.
Yeah, he did. He accepted it.
So
Baron's going to be left alone to Chom.
That pretty much leaves him one target now. Early game.
Corrino.
We'll see. What he might. I mean, Smugglers is so versatile. We're assuming because based on Gray's and mine playstyle, which are a little more aggressive, that he's gonna rush. But he can pivot at any time. He just might be able to get the red tag just to have it, and then pivot to any other win condition he might want to pursue.
Well, all I know is at the moment Baron's going to be left to Chom because Atreides is not going to contest that. So
yeah, Atreides is just sitting back. So he's pillaging a siege right here. The Smuggler is.
Interesting. He's not using scavenger operation for this.
That
would make him a lot of money.
Operation. Yes, he should be. Let's talk about the Smuggler army here for a second. They do have the best sniper unit in the game. They're decently strong. They're not as strong as Fremen early game, but they are decently strong. What's your favorite composition for Smugglers, Gray?
Well, I think early game, if you're rushing, you can just have a bunch of scavengers with a scav drone or two, and then have 2 or 3 wreckers. It's a very cheap army, very effective.
He's getting out the scav drone now.
But it seems like it definitely seems like he's going for the 10k hedge rush instead of the normal 3-month rush.
Over there to the left. I don't know if he sees that.
He probably does. He's just trying to recover something from his troops.
He probably doesn't see that.
Unless he's got an airfield over there.
Well, I think he sees it now, hopefully, but
yeah, he does.
That's going to be a huge blunder. That's going to slow him way down if he doesn't stop that.
Atreides. Oh, yeah, okay. It's that. Corrino's the target. He's made peace with Atreides and Harkonnen, but not Corrino.
Oh my god. Smuggler, he doesn't see it. He's going to lose that tile.
I guess he had to have seen it. He's probably just ignoring it.
Well, Smugglers gets punished extremely hard for losing tiles, so if he's doing a 10k hedge rush, I mean, he's going to fuck himself over.
Alright, for players that don't know, for Smuggler at 10,000 hedge, they get to unlock the underground headquarters, and that allows them to place the hidden explosives in the main base of a different
faction. Sees it now. He sees it now.
He's seen it. He's seen it. He's choosing to ignore it.
He just doesn't care. He just doesn't care. Interesting.
So Smugglers, nice faction, nice trait about the faction is you don't need defense breaches to rush somebody's main base down because of hidden explosives.
This is so rough, Corrino. I'm just taking a look at PMS. This is really rough. He's put himself in a very bad position. He's pillaged everything near him. This is looking real rough.
Yeah, I mean, Sag was just trying to get through that early game after that Landsrad vote.
Yeah, he shouldn't have.
He doesn't play a lot of Corrino. I'm honestly shocked he's playing Corrino right now.
Yeah, he's put himself in a dangerous position. I'm just going to take a look at Baron real quick. I can't tell you what he's doing, but I think he's charming. Unless you can see what he's doing here, Cream.
The Chom price is going up. I can assume that he's buying Chom.
He is pillaging everything near him, so...
Yeah, he's getting yellow tax, so he's probably trying to rush, you know.
He made a truce with the Emperor. And he's getting the money. Yeah, he's charming. He just asked for the money treaty.
He already has the water tax, so he's definitely trying to get the Yeah, he's definitely trying to get.
If I'm Smuggler here, I'm okay with this because as soon as Corrino dies, I know that this guy's got no red tech. I'm going over right to his front door, and then I just got to worry about the Atreides governor play. Here, I think Atreides is sitting pretty nice right here because he doesn't have to worry about Harkonnen rushing.
So one of the neatest things about Smuggler is that they can produce an absurd amount of influence. They make like it's pretty insane. And if he has the foot in the door tech, which is for each unique faction he has an underground HQ in, he makes +1 influence and +1 intel.
How do they balance that? How is that like not broken?
Well, Atreides just gets +2 for free, and
Fair enough.
Corrino gets it from agents on other factions, so Corrino can actually get more than Smugglers. Well, Atreides...
I mean, who's realistically going to put another agent on a faction when you can get the other bonuses, unless you're assassinating them?
The thing is, Brandan, it's 2 influence and 2 extra intel per agent on an enemy faction. So, or if you're in truce with them. So if you just put 1 agent on each faction, it's +6 influence. Like if you're in a truce with them. So
that's very interesting. I didn't know that.
Interesting to note, he's got the 65 CP out now. It's month 3.
Did he just destroy a building? No, he refunded. I was about to say. Baron refunded one of his HQ buildings. He's going straight for the 3-slot yellow. So that means he's just rushing full yellow. He's got no units. He's got no he's making +8 manpower, which is pitiful for Harkonnen. That means he has no recruitment offices. He only has 1.
Look at me, he has like no buildings.
So, he could
building another recruitment office.
Smuggler too. I'm really curious.
What a great analysis.
Yeah, look at the Chome. He's got 10%.
Smuggler is pillaging all of the sieges right now.
I think that's going to create a dilemma. I think that's going to force Smugglers to go up there and deal with Harkonnen because Atreides isn't going to do it, and neither is
so. I think he's going to end up clean sweeping Corrino, and then he can go turn on Harkonnen.
Yeah, because Harkonnen is literally a leaf blowing in the wind with it. He's got 5 units in month 3.
Month 3, 5 units. Very different from Grey.
This is where it comes back into play, right? So I think Smuggler is going for the 10k.
I just looked at his tech tree. I just looked at Baron's tech tree. He's got 0 red tech researched.
None at all.
Yeah, absolutely 0. He's researching all yellow and green and blue.
Again, I know we've played with him before for the people who don't know, but when do you think he's not going to not go for Chome every time? Because I think was it you, Cream, who said Chome is such a contestable, it's easily contested if everyone tries.
Well, there's been a big change to Chome since the last patch. It was a lot easier to Chome rush since last patch, but now it's a little harder.
If you're Smugglers or Harkonnen, Chome rushing is like secondhand nature. Like Smugglers has like 6k Solari right now. The only reason he's not Choming is because he's so far into the red. Because he's not getting spice fields. He is clearly trying to get the special regions to get that 10k hedge. So,
and then he has to pick between Corrino or Harkonnen because both of them are sitting. I think Harkonnen's now at 12%, while Corrino's at 10%.
I think that he thinks that Corrino's already crippled from that really pitiful early game. So I think he's going to
go for Harkonnen.
Hark, yeah. I think that's what I think.
It makes sense. If Hark's going to make himself a target, he's got to have an army to defend himself. I agree.
He's also closer to Harkonnen, so
he's got 4 hirelings, and he's got a 65 CP army.
So he's got 5 hirelings right now.
He's got a pretty large army here.
I just saw Baron's tech tree again. He's not getting any red. He's going down full into yellow.
He's not getting any red. He's not getting any manpower. He's going to get rolled. It's going to happen.
Assassin's gear and caffeine pills is what lolgec just upgraded his units to. Great.
Yeah, he's going in on somebody.
One of the unique reasons why Smuggler's so good at rushing as well is because Lingard gives you 15 flat water. Now, a lot of the newer players will complain and say that they are forced to rush water tech every game, but Smugglers isn't forced to rush water tech. He can just build dew collectors and steal water from other factions, plus the supply drop, which he's using right now.
He's going to capture the polar sink here and just build an extractor.
He's going to get the polar sink. He's going to build an extractor, and then he's going to rush. He's going to kill either Corrino and Hark, or he's going to kill both of them. I don't know in which order. Like he's pretty much set up. if you know Smuggler has a bunch of military and you let him get the sink, I mean, you don't have a choice, but like,
Yeah,
if
none
he
of them
gets
can
the
stop
sink,
this army now. But yeah, I agree.
yeah.
If I'm seeing Smuggler in the middle, I'm definitely contesting.
At this point, they see him capturing sink. That means he's greeting the water tech. That means he doesn't need water tech. I do the same thing as Smugglers and Hark. You can just rush sink, get an extra 20 water for
He
free.
just swapped out the caffeine for padded shielding.
Yep, that's a good. Yeah, he's looking for the kill right now. All he needs to do is
He
wait
looks
for
like he's
Taxman
going
and
for
he can kill somebody.
Atreides.
No, he's just
Or is he
pillaging.
pillaging? Yeah,
He's
okay.
just
I thought he was
pillaging.
going for Atreides.
He's got. Oh man, I mean, he's pretty. I think lolgec. I think this is his game to lose right now because he's
This
gotten
is
really lucky with the point of
optimal
interest.
for
He's
anybody
okay. He
watching this
just
right
broke the
here.
treaty. He's going in on
Okay, he's going
Atreides.
for Atreides, but
He's
for anyone
going- he's
watching,
going
this
in.
is an optimal comp for Smugglers. Just the right amount of scavs, snipers, and 2 drones.
It is
He still doesn't
interesting.
have the 10k.
I'm very interested why he's choosing to go after Atreides. I suppose he fears this Russian gov more than
Or just
everyone
sitting there and
else.
he has to fight the other two.
I
Maybe
mean,
he doesn't want to do that.
That is the fastest win condition in this game right now. Or maybe he's just pillaging and then he's gonna fall
Well,
back.
he's
We don't
messing
know.
up his micro. He's taking up quite a bit of damage right here. He should fall back and retreat to that back alley doctor.
Can I hear Sonon?
No, I don't know B-Frog, but
No, they muted
I would
us.
mute
They
yourself.
muted us because we're commentating.
Okay, it's
No,
nighttime.
No, he's
Now
going
he's
in for the
going in.
kill.
It's
Here he
nighttime,
goes.
so he can't get away from
He's
him.
getting the bonus.
Yeah, he's going in. He's going
This
to
is
wipe his
not-
military and then pull out.
This is not a good look for Smuggler. He's not gonna be able to finish him here, but he's gonna.
No.
No,
He's making it
looking
ready
to,
for
what
next
he's
time.
looking
Just
to
put
do.
the explosives on. I mean, he's gonna go for it here. He's going for it.
He's gonna go for it. He's put the boost on. Atreides is defenseless. He can't fight this army. It's too early. Maybe I reckon he didn't want Atreides to sit there and snack regions away while Harkonnen and him and Corrino fought. So he's looking to put him down.
I mean, that's
I
it.
think
All right,
I
so
do-
for players that don't understand, that village that is to the south of the Atreides main base has back alley doctor on it. So basically, Smuggler can run. Oh no, yeah, there it is, right there. You just saw it. So he can run there, heal up all his units, and that's the
It's so
special
broken.
characteristic from Banerjee, which is one of the best counselors for rushing.
That's
watching-
insane.
You're watching somebody pull it off to the T
So,
exactly how it's supposed to be.
He
done.
also put the underground HQ. He gave it he
And
gets
he's
plus
about
3
to lose
armor
all
in
his
enemy
armor.
territory.
Defensive breaches went off. There we go. He's lost all his armor.
Yeah,
Now
it's
the
looking
main
like
base is gonna get melted here. I wonder if
he's-
Atreides
Corrino's
is
looking
gonna,
gone.
I wonder if Corrino's gonna send over some Sardaukar here or something.
Well,
But they
no.
should probably try to help him out here because as soon as he gets wiped, this is in favor for the Smugglers.
It's taking a bit longer than I thought it would to put him down.
Now you can watch him micro the units back to the back alley doctor village where they can regain their health and then they're just gonna re-engage. Now
Yeah, he's dead.
the main base targets the closest unit. So if you micro the unit away from the main base and then back to the main base, it'll target the next closest unit. He's
Going to try and kill his units. He's
got
going to kill
two
him.
melee warriors out here for the Atreides, but they're gonna melt here. He's pretty much out of this game. It looks like he just got to micro his units now, make sure they don't die to the missile turret of the main base.
He's...
taking
Ooh,
just
what did he
heavy
drop
hits
in there?
He's
Yeah,
taking
more
heavy
supply.
hits.
He's doing a good
He's
job.
not
of
paying
microing, though.
attention.
He's still got 60 CP out.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
taking a lot of heavy hits. A lot of those missiles are hitting multiple units pretty hard. But
Yeah, you got to split your forces up.
added shielding is helping him quite a bit right here.
If only he had the tech that lowers the missile damage.
What padded shielding is for people that don't know.
Added shielding is you
Reduce-
take 50% reduced area damage at the cost of 1 armor. And what that means is any unit that's not directly targeted by an attack that is an AoE attack will
And
take
there he
less
goes.
damage.
Atreides is out for the counts.
So it
Now,
looks
is
like
he going to
Smugglers
pivot
is going
to
to
Corrino?
pillage. I think he's going to pillage a bunch and then he's going to choose his next target. It looks like
Harkonnen
Harkonnen's
choosing
gonna
to
be his
attack
next
him.
target.
Harkonnen going in with his paperweight army. Here he goes.
Not much of a force right there.
This is so
and
sad.
Corrino.
I mean, this is so sad.
And Corrino's marching there. They're
Corrino's
not
trying
aware
to take
where
the
the
sink
army
here,
is.
I guess,
this
but-
is the kind of thing I try to instill on the players. Is if you are in a lobby with an aggressive faction, you need to be getting red tech early. You can't grieve the other tech. If you grieve the other tech, you're
What does
risking.
Baron have any?
Baron has like, I mean, I can check. He's probably getting red tech now.
He's
He's getting it now, but it's month.
What's PMS
That'd be
investing?
month 4.
That Corrino army's about to die.
PMS
take the
has
sink.
no money. He
Unless-
has no money. He's actually not getting any technology. PMS is broke. Because, he's only got 4 regions.
-100. Now, he is going to have to, he's pretty much going to be forced to vote. I would have to vote for Smugglers here for Punishers to even make the money back, because he's too negative. But he's probably not going to do that.
There you go.
This is pretty much a 2v1 game at this point. They don't have a choice. They have to 2v1.
I think he's going to kill Corrino next.
He should, and he
He's
will.
either going to kill Corino next. Yeah, he's
just
got
has
full
to
red
heal up
tech.
his
Look at the
units.
lolgec.
He has to heal. So the entire Corrino army dies here, and if I go over to Corino's stream,
He's got nothing.
Now, this is where Smugglers is quite honestly insane. This is the second time Smugglers has engaged on somebody in a fight with nighttime active, which gives Smugglers a 30% speed and power boost. Now, for all of you wondering how nighttime works, it's just 4 days in a month, every month. There's no clock. We still don't have that for some reason.
It should be something they should calculate, for their faction.
He just spent, Corrino just spent his manpower instead of his Plascrete for Guild Favor.
I mean, he
he's
doesn't
floating
have
4K Plascrete.
recruitment center, so he can only train 4 units at a time. His manpower is plus 13, which is sad. I mean, it's going to take him forever to build up an army. His CP cap is 40, which means he doesn't have command post, and he doesn't have military, whatever that one is at the
And there goes Hark's army.
And then Hark's dead too
Harkonnen
now.
sold out.
Nothing.
So at this point, lolgec is just a godless, killing, marauding machine who can roam around the map and do whatever he wants.
Baron with no army.
Yeah,
He's got
at this
4
point,
units.
It's pretty much, like I said in month 2, it's lolgec's game to lose. It'll take him making a substantial mistake to lose this game, but it's pretty much GG at this point. I don't see how he could drop the ball so hard.
So
all he needs to do is put an airfield on the polar sink.
For somebody who's been on the receiving end of this quite a lot, and for someone who doesn't know how you guys pull this off every time, how do we fight this? Like, is there nothing we can do? Do we just roll over?
You do the exact same thing he's doing. You rush 10k heads, you rush red tag. Well, you don't really need 10k heads.
So you'd have to have been doing that from the start then. I see.
Yeah, I mean, it's very easy. I don't know if Smugglers got admin hall this
moving
game.
In on Corrino. He probably didn't.
Corino's dead. Corino's going down.
Corrino
and he
literally
put the
has
defense
4
breaches.
units out. He has 4 units
He's
out.
down.
He's pillaging a village to his south, which should have been a bunker village for him, but it's not because he was.
This is going to get melted because the Imperial base only has 30k health instead of 40k health.
Because you can drop 2 of them.
Yeah, because you can drop a duplicate
He's
base.
got the Punishers too. This is going quick.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's no
He
chance.
put the armor on, but that's not going to do anything to save him. Smugglers doesn't even need a back alley doctor. He's just going to put Corino down.
He's just going to force it. There's no chance. The
micro-
Punishers are
he
going to
should
do something.
Harkonnen
damage.
dropped the
Sleeper
did drop the sleeper agents, yeah. Oh, and Harkonnen's going in on the polar sink. He's doing his best to harass smugglers.
It might bite Smugglers in the ass. He wasn't microing his units very well while taking the missile turrets. Maybe he'll
I
use
still
enough
think he's
for
gonna
hard
get
to
this
kill
kill.
him.
I'll tell you what is a huge missed opportunity here. You have Smuggler on the complete opposite side of the map, and you have a Harkonnen bordering the Smuggler. If the Harkonnen would just research some red tech, get the gunners
He can
out,
fight him.
he could just cross the map and destroy his Smuggler's main, and then he just, as soon as Corrino died, he could have waited for him to finish Corrino, and then he could have taken out his main. And it would
This
have
is where the
been
matchup knowledge comes in. So lolgec knows how
Baron's
every
not
single
used
one
to
of
it.
these
Corrino's out.
lolgec knows how every single one of these players plays, but they don't really know how
Passive.
he's going to play.
Most
people-
everyone here is playing passive, yeah.
Yeah, most people who had previously played with lolgec, lolgec used to be a passive player. He used to be a governor rusher. Now you realize governor rushing is just not optimal. It's not consistent enough. So he is doing domination rush, and he's
And it's
playing
working.
smugglers.
If I go over to Baron's stream, what does he have to fight this? He has nothing. He's got 5 troopers and 4 gunners. He's got no
troopers and he's got nothing. It's GG. This is the tournament. This is the round 1 tournament of lolgec taking the W. It looks like to me. He absolutely got away with murder. He was honestly, he's pretty far
All
from
players killed.
players.
4 players killed.
He's pretty far from Hark and pretty far
What?
from Atreides, and he got away with rushing the dude who was farthest away from him first because we were not ready. They didn't know he was like that.
And obviously, from I've been on the receiving end of this quite a couple of times. I've started as I said, getting red tech now. Specific, even if you're not in the lobby, if I see a Fremen, a Smugglers, or a Harkonnen, no matter who I'm playing, I automatically get red tech just to protect myself.
Yeah, this is a
just
pro
FYI,
tip.
This is a good setup here for Harkonnen, because he's got a lot of bunkers here, a lot of the missile turrets. But I wouldn't engage this way. I would just walk around.
Something to keep in mind is just it's very easy.
He's going to engage it. He's going in for it.
It's not too hard to counter this strat, right? Now, if Corrino had simply gotten 3 red techs, all you need is 3 red techs. You just get, obviously, you get the tier 1, you get the command post upgrade, and then you get the training academy, and that's all the red techs you need to counter this strat. And
what units do you need?
It's not so much in like, yeah, you're only going to have 55 CP. It's going to be hard to beat the 65 CP army, but you have a much better chance with 55 CP and a cheap army than
nothing at all.
And then, since Corrino wasn't attacked first, which is, if this was like a really, really good lobby, Corrino would have been able to save the trade.
Attacked first, yeah.
Because what Corrino can do is he can fly to his allies in truce and help defend them. And he can also send his allies Sardaukar, but since Corrino was crippled, he was so broke. And honestly, it was a blunder. It was a blunder for Atreides and Hark to vote for Corrino on the spice tax this game and not Smugglers.
They should have hit Smugglers with it.
That is 100% true. I don't know why they did that. He's the biggest early game threat. Why? It's like not putting the spice tax on Fremen.
I was going to say, they were thinking if they cripple him now, Corrino will become a threat much later and they'll have more time. But then, as you said, if I saw Smugglers, he'd be hit with that first. Just like if I see a Fremen, he's getting hit with that first.
Smuggler is the best faction in the game. They are good in all stages. No other faction is like a consistent. Like, no other faction is a consistent threat in all stages of the game. Like, if Smugglers wanted to, he could drag this out, get a Wraith. There's no chance. Hark has no chance. Like, even if he can't rush him, if he can't kill him here, and to be fair, Smugglers, he made a blunder attacking him this way. He should not have attacked the 3 bunkered up villages.
Yeah.
He should have gone all the way around.
Gone to the left side.
Yeah, and then but he didn't. She chose not to do that. I'm sure he's just in a hurry to end the game because it's in his bag.
The adrenaline rush right now.
Yeah.
He's got.
He's gonna do it. I have full confidence in him. Baron is gonna get destroyed in this one. I'm sorry to say.
Well.
Unless he starts getting the military.
I wouldn't say it's anyone's game, but if lolgec drops the ball with another attack, there is a very good chance that Hark could pull something through. But it's like Hark actually is making 40 manpower a day now. He did get his shit together. So we'll see. I'm actually really curious. I still think this game is in Smuggler's bag, but Hark has a chance to not only make a comeback, but lolgec has a chance to throw the match away. You never know. Nobody plays perfectly consistently. Right?
What's our next step?
Listening. In a late game fight, do you think Harkonnen can match up really well to Smugglers?
No, they can't.
No, not at all. Why do you think? What's holding them back?
The only chance Hark has is if he goes Overlord and mass Harpies. That's it. That's the only way he's going to have a chance. If the Smugglers converts into a Wraith, I think Hark has no chance. For Smugglers is like the exact finite counter to Harkonnen in every single way possible.
I mean, he does have the snipers that have the range, and his gunners can't compete with that.
I will say, after the Scavengers did get nerfed, their early game is a little more similar now, but there's still a gap. Like, Hark is still just better. Like, our Smugglers is still just stronger early game, and stronger mid game and stronger late game. So we'll see. It looks like Smuggler's got a renegade base. If I was him, I would milk it. I would kill all the units in it once, pull back, and then attack it again, and then pillage it, and then he'd be at 100 guild points, and then he could just get a wraith and win the game.
Interesting fact here. Did you know that Fremen, if they try to farm the Renegade base, they don't get guild favor for non-mechanical units like every other faction does?
Interesting.
That is interesting.
Why do you think that is?
Just another way the devs just want to, make Fremen harder to win on.
Weren't they already pretty bad in the last patch? Weren't people saying?
They were okay.
They were okay. You know what? As the more I played them, the more I realized they're not as bad as people think. They actually have a lot of strengths, but you really need a lot of things to go right your way, and you need to know what you're doing.
Thing was in last patch, and this is what they nerfed. In last patch, you could get like a late month 2 altar, and then like nobody could stop you in a 1v1. Nobody else is gonna have a ship out in month 2.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But then this patch, they gave everyone except Fremen 40 guild favor, among a bunch of other things like. But I'm curious how much longer.
I'm curious to see if he's going to attack that same bunker position again.
I doubt it. I think he learned his lesson, hopefully.
Is he trying to assassinate him? He's got an infiltration cell.
But that's a prime example right there. What you guys are seeing right there is a prime example of what you want to do to prepare for an early game rush. If you know you're going to get aggressed on, you need to have a couple of... Well, yeah, you need to have red tech, but that goes without saying. But the villages surrounding your main, those are your key spots to hunker in and try to withstand the wave after wave. And then by then, hopefully some of the other factions realize that faction is exposed, the one that's attacking, and they can either, help you out with treaties, or they can punish the faction. Because frankly, if you're going to go out there and expose yourself on the map like that, you are open to counterattack, and you should be punished. You shouldn't be allowed to run around and maraud, do whatever you want, while everybody just sits back and turtles in Sim Cities. That version of Dune, I think, is dead.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. And people get punished for not helping each other. I mean, you saw in our previous game.
You can take me, for example. I'm in some lobbies I'm in, I'll never get away with rushing in it ever again, because everybody's going to have militaries ready, and if I attack somebody, I'm going to get backdoored. And that's just the reality of how it is.
It should be, honestly.
Yeah, frankly, that's just how it should be. You shouldn't be able to do whatever you want on the map without...
It is a free-for-all game. Everybody should be playing for themselves and have a military ready to defend themselves. Now, lolgec didn't learn his lesson. He's going to run up here and lose all his units again.
Again, to this. So maybe, who knows? Baron could actually pull
three of the villages. Maybe he has... I don't know if he put padded shielding on his other units or what. We'll see.
He's dropping Harkonnen. Maybe he's going to kill the units and run straight in. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
Harkonnen with the mercenary spam right there. You want to explain that strategy to somebody?
He accidentally attacked the village, though. He's losing all of his snipers because he attacked that village on accident. That's a tragedy. He's going to lose that ornithopter.
He's going in.
He's losing that ornithopter. I don't know what he's doing. That's unlucky.
Do you want to explain the mercenaries, Gray, how good they are, or?
I mean, they're okay. I know Hark probably doesn't have... Let me look at Hark's stream. He probably doesn't have enough Solari to keep that going. Nope, he's only making 150 a day. So...
Tragic, really.
He made those as like emergency, like, I'm about to die units.
What is Smugglers doing here? He's just running back.
Yeah, I think he's kind of throwing a little...
Oh, that's what he's running for. There we go. He used the thing to get those free guys.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they're permanent units now instead of just idle units. It used to be.
Okay, there we go. He's pushing through. He's pushing through to a different territory to get an airfield in, I presume.
The thugs that you just saw him acquire, it used to be, those would just stay at the village only. But now that they break off the village and like join your army, they can be pretty good.
I thought he was going to capture that and get an airfield in to fly his other units in, but I suppose with this army, he can put him down.
Yeah, he's going to pillage and use it as a back alley doctor.
I mean, he broke through. Give credit to him. I thought he was going to lose that army.
Well,
Yeah,
Hark didn't have
lolgec
enough
is
units,
he's
to be honest.
definitely learns.
It's just very interesting to me because Hark just wasn't making enough units. He's clearly making the manpower per day. He has no food. I don't understand why he didn't have the
Mercenary
units to
spam. Here we
defend
go.
himself.
Now
He's not
he's
making
gonna
enough
win
money
this
to merc spam,
engagement.
dude.
You know, he's got some out there, and there we go. There's the defensive breaches. I don't think Smugglers is going to be able to get it if Hark's army is
Technically,
going
it's
to
not a
live like
defensive
this.
breach. Technically, it's what's it called, Gray?
Underground.
Yeah, my
It's
apologies.
hidden
My apologies.
explosives.
Hidden explosive. That's what it is.
Hark prolonging the game here, keeping himself alive.
He's still got
Oof.
60 CP out, 56 now. Got 2 warriors on the right side just tanking the missile damage from the base, which was ideal for him. Unfortunately, he moved them, so now the missile turret is targeting the main cluster of his army. You can really do a lot by manipulating where the missile turrets are coming out of the base. So if you position the right unit closest to the base, you can avoid the
You
majority
should
of
pull
your
those
units
troops
being
back
hit.
to heal. I think, yeah.
All
He
he's
should
been
pull
doing
those
is
troops
giving
back
Harkonnen money, fighting with
to
the
carry
scavenger
on.
operation up. Like,
The thing
he's really
is,
He needs to
messing up
Smugglers.
send
his
those troops
micro
back.
right here.
He needs to run them back to get money. I mean, health, not money. Sorry. There's the
Yeah,
Wraith.
he really
Here
messed up
comes
his
the Wraith.
micro here.
Smugglers.
Well, you missed it a
2 hits,
second ago, B-Frog. He lost all of his snipers because he accidentally attacked a village.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
guessing
he's
lolgec
just
is
told his
lagging
gun.
right now. As European players do. They don't actually have internet over there. It's a mythological, factor.
It is when it's hosted in the US servers. It is then. Lolgec's
Well, I
going
mean,
to lose that
every
army.
player in here is European, aren't they?
No.
So who's not European?
I don't think Ziz is. No, Ziz is actually. Hold
This
on.
is
Yeah.
All
European.
Euro. Yeah, they're all Euro.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Your comment's fair. No.
I don't think any. Yeah, I mean, pmsag might not be European. He might be
He's
like
Euro.
South
He's
American.
he's Norway.
He's
also Euro.
Belgium. Oh, not Belgium. He's Dutch. He's Dutch. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
We shouldn't dox people like that. By the way.
It's a country. They're not gonna get found in a country, bro.
I know.
Lolgec
Fair enough.
researching defense breaches here. He's out of manpower at the moment, so for now it looks like Baron survived.
But I do think he survived due to Lolgec's misplay.
Yeah, lolgec has been misplaying pretty hard.
He's still negative economy. I'm wondering if he's going to try to make a pivot here into some other win condition, or if he's just going to try to just straight up continue to eliminate him.
Also, for our other fellow viewers, we have another person here now, B-Frog, who's just decided to join us.
Well, I've muted him, so should I unmute him?
Oh, you've muted him. I mean, you can keep him muted. He's not really saying much anymore.
Okay.
He was just saying
So-
Gray's face at the moment is he must be very disappointed.
Yeah. Like
think
I said,
the path thing there was his biggest mistake there. It looks
yeah,
like he is going
there's
to
a lot of
pivot
micro
here.
issues.
I think he's probably going to pivot here. He can just take all the special territories and just hedge
What he's
out.
gonna end
I
up
don't know
doing
what the
is he's-
Chom is, though. He's got the Wraith out, which is a big plus, but I don't know what the Chom situation is. How many
Chom's
shares?
gone. I
Hark
think Baron
had
sold it
to
all.
sell Chom to keep himself alive.
Okay, so that's even better for him.
So what
What?
I think he's looking to do here is he's going to convert into a sniper army with a few scavengers, and I think smugglers will probably end up playing defensive, even though I don't think he should. Oh well, architectural surveys just came up, so
Surveys.
maybe he won't.
He's
He
now
has-
switching it up. He's going in for the kill again.
Yeah. I
So
mean,
for those that are watching, architectural surveys is a vote that grants plus 50% main base damage and minus 50% main base defenses. It's really strong. It can melt anybody's main base.
Plus,
real
not
quick.
with defensive breaches.
Do they stack?
I think if he goes for a suicidal play
I
with the
think it
Wraith,
does.
I think if he goes for a suicidal play with the Wraith,
The problem is
He
Hark
will be
has
able to
more
kill.
votes here, so it depends on what Hark knowing Baron, he's probably going to vote himself
Water
into water
seller.
sellers. It doesn't look like lolgec wants to use any of his influence here, so he might not be on the same page as us here with architectural surveys.
Hmm. I was going to say, because if he gets architectural surveys plus his underground headquarters and defensive breach, I don't know if it all stacks, but if it does, then he's just going to
No,
die.
it stacks, yeah.
Oh, it all stacks. Brilliant.
Tuning into Baron
I don't know
Street
why
here.
he's attacking the acid lakes.
Let's see.
Hmm.
Let's take a look at Baron again. Still no proper army.
For all those new players out there,
He's got less
acid
hegemony.
lakes typically is just not something you want to mess with because your units just lose health on that tile. Like, he might end up losing a scavenger here if he's unlucky, but we'll see.
Baron now capturing the shield wall. He's capturing 2 regions actually. He's capturing a fuel cell
Baron
region and a shield
is
wall.
Baron's in a much better position for the long con here.
Yeah, because he doesn't
Not
have
because smugglers rushed red tech, but because smugglers betrayed somebody, so his Landsrat is just he's below 200.
Baron just
smugglers-
started his last 3rd red district building. So he's about to have the same bonuses as smugglers. So for those that don't know, if you have a 3 district completed for red, you get +2 attack to all units. So you were right when you said this game was lolgecs to lose. It looks like Baron's stabilizing here, and now we're going into a long game. He just put out 62 CP. Mostly Serbs and 2 executioners, which is not optimal, but hey, that's alright. At least he's got some army out. He's running a bunch of Serbs, 2 mercs, 4 or 5 troopers, and 3 executioners.
But see here, the bunch of Serbs, so normally it's not optimal. In a scenario where the smugglers is going to have a bunch of snipers, that's what I'm assuming Baron's assuming. He needs a bunch of snipers to close the gap, or he needs a bunch of Serbs to close the gap, force the snipers into melee so that he can actually win the fight. Now, I think he should just be going Harpies, but he has no guild favor. So, I don't know, I think the long con's looking iffy for both sides right now. That's what
I think it's still his. I think it's still lolgecs to lose.
It's still lolgecs game to lose.
He's liberating Polar Sync and he's capturing Crescent Ridge. So
hegemony.
This is interesting. Well, they both are. The hegemony win con, it doesn't become a factor until you're above 20k. So they're around 13, 14 each. And Baron now pushing 15k.
Hark's at about 15% Chom right now.
Yeah, I was about to say, did you see that? He got water cellars? Yeah, he must have. Look at the positive on that.
Oh.
Did he get water cellars?
He voted himself water cellars, and he has architectural surveys on him right now.
Do you want to...
A big thing to notice. Hark does not have decoy thumper. If you notice what's south of his base, he's got a deep desert. If I was the smugglers right here, I would be running through the deep desert using a supply drop, which makes all of your units invisible. And I would be trying to snipe his base because he has no units near it. But because architectural surveys is up, so his base is gonna get melted. Like,
so Harkonnen just built a spacing guild branch.
Just built that spacing guild.
That is a late spacing guild branch.
He didn't have a choice. He was getting harassed.
Well, he was left alone for the first 4 months.
He was left alone for the first 3 months. He got attacked in the start of month 4.
I was going to say, Cream, do you want to explain how the water cellars work, since he also took Crescent Ridge, and how that's going to help him?
So water cellars is one of the charters in the Landsrat. It gives you plus Solari for every positive water you have. I think it's like half a Solari for each positive water.
It's plus 2 Solari per water.
Okay, plus 2. So it's a quite big boost to your Solari production if you have a lot of excess water. Baron's got 61. It can't be plus 2 because he has 61 and he's only generating 115 Solari. So it's I think it's half a Solari per positive water.
Oh, he just shot up in Solari production. He just went up to like 1k out of nowhere.
He slid the tile. He slid the slider all the way down. His spice.
Yeah, well, I mean, he needed to you know, you're not going to be making that much money from water. He's only got his water's fluctuating constantly.
Oh yeah, it's at 22 now. It's because he's oppressing.
It's because he's oppressing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we explain that mechanic? How that works for Harkonnen?
It is interesting. That means he doesn't have a military office or whatever, the office of order. He doesn't seem to have an office of order. Now this is smart right here. Baron does know this. If you put a military, if you have two villages bordering each other, you don't need an office of order because a missile battery will, you know, kill
Put down the rebels.
You know.
You want to explain how oppression works for Harkonnen?
I don't remember exactly anymore. I think it's like very late game mechanic. Most of it's just behind Office of Order. Office of Order is a building that automatically oppresses villages for you at the cost of a steady stream of manpower.
Yeah, but
which
he's
is much
talking
better.
about oppression.
At a normal oppression.
Yeah.
I mean, for like, I don't even know. I don't know the exact manpower
It's
cost.
20.
Anymore.
I think it's 20
it.
manpower to oppress a village.
So, yeah, for like 20 manpower, you get double production, but every 3 days, the production goes down by 20% until you get a rebellion. So it's like you get kind of diminishing returns, which is why I don't think it's very worth unless you have an Office of Order. But
and the Office of Order costs 30 manpower, so it's pretty much a late game thing you want to do. Harkonnen attacking the sink here.
Lolgec has an interesting composition for his army at the moment. He's got, how many snipers is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Interesting as in every smuggler in the world does this once they get late game, but...
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you just get majority snipers, and then you play around the Wraith. Like,
interesting.
He has the scavengers to try to hold the Cerberus back, which is smart. So... Again, he could just run across the deep desert right now and kill him. I think that lands ride vote is about to wear off, so if he doesn't abuse it now, I mean, it's going to be gone. So.
Oh, it looks like he's moving in for that.
Doing it.
There we go. Oh.
He's waiting for the to finish.
He should be going right now.
He dropped it. He dropped one in there. He's going. And he dropped the supply in.
Does Baron know it's
coming?
If
Harkonnen doesn't see that...
Let's see what Baron's doing here.
I think he saw it.
Baron is running back.
He's running back, so he has some
Baron
sort of
made a
idea.
big misplay this game, though. If you ever have a deep desert bordering your main base, you always need to have a decoy thumper on hand to counter this kind of strat.
He does have an ornithopter there placed, which is good enough to see it coming early enough.
Yeah, he is running back to his base, but architectural surveys did wear off. Lolgec might have missed his chance. We'll see.
I was going to say, Baron saw him, by the way.
Ooh,
he saw his
Baron
troops
got
running
judge
there.
of the council with that last vote.
Oh.
There's a good chance he's going to be able to keep himself alive.
And he wormed that. Oh, there goes Smuggler's army. He just got wormed.
He got wormed.
He got wormed. He lost half his army.
How did he get wormed? I wasn't watching his point of view.
He walked in that village and lost it all.
Oh, he shouldn't even have bothered attacking the base. That's just wasted intel at that point. He's gonna throw... Oh, nah, dude. I think Lolgec's getting tilted. This is his game to lose.
So now, he's pretty much got tunnel vision on the domination idea. I think he should pivot here, forget domination, and try to use one of Smuggler's strengths. I mean, I think Governor would be good for him right now. He's probably not going to out-chum him. He just needs to buy enough chum to slow down.
He needs to sell one of these scav drones or his Wraith is going to get killed. Like, I don't know what he's doing. He's a negative. There it goes. It fixed itself. I don't know what happened. He must have been getting attacked or something.
But yeah, Baron was able to move back because he saw Smugglers. Smugglers didn't keep his units in the deep desert the whole time.
The weird thing is,
march in.
The Smuggler threw because he walked into a worm. Like,
yeah, that too. That worm really just ate half his army.
Yeah, well, he should have had an Ornithopter following them. He only has one Ornithopter right now. This really is, man, we're actually going to see Baron probably pull out a W.
Probably going to win here. Yeah, the longer it goes, the worse it gets for Lolgec.
Not because of the matchup, but because Lolgec is just he's so tunnel vision that he keeps throwing
it on that one, yeah.
He has 500 authority. He hasn't been using it. He's not capturing anything. He lost the polar sink. He's at 8 water. I mean, lolgec really is just feeling crippled right now. Does he even have the water tech right now? He probably doesn't because he had the pump.
That's what happened. He lost the polar sink, so now he's negative water. Baron with a good move.
So
ready to sink there.
lolgec got a nuclear silo.
Is he just gonna try to nuke him out of the game?
I think he's gonna try to just nuke him out of the game.
Here.
This is gonna be a really long game. Yep, we still don't have the water tech. He's only got 7.5 knowledge right now. I mean, this is a sloppy execution. He was looking so good at the start.
I was gonna say that nuking strategy that's been around.
Can a faction besides the Fremen control a deep desert?
No.
No, okay.
Also, something else to keep in mind, lolgec is probably thinking he's going to pillage the whole map because he's, killed 2 people. I don't think he understands he's against Baron. The Harkonnen can also pillage with no downside. In fact, they only get benefits from pillage compared to Smugglers, where Smugglers doesn't only get benefits. He just can avoid the downside with a green tech. So, now this is just Hark's game to lose, because Hark has all the cards he needs right now to make this.
I don't know why he
work.
needs to engage here as Harkonnen. He's army split. He probably shouldn't engage.
He probably knows that.
I mean, he probably knows lolgec doesn't have I don't know, his army's hurting. He's only got snipers and I don't know. He needs to. I think if I was in Baron's position, I'd be trying to get out air units as quick as possible. But.
He does have that StarCraft building, or
he only just now started to produce guild favor with it. It's month 7, bro. He's got 43 favor month 7. There's no renegade.
It looks like Hark's going in.
That would be a throw if he did that. He should not be attacking right now.
He does not need to engage right now.
He's going in.
Absolutely does not need to engage right now. He doesn't have no food. Who said he had no food?
No one.
At the start of the game, someone said he had no food fighter. He has fade fighter.
Fade. Did I say no food? I meant fade.
Yeah, I think you meant. I think you said no food. I was wondering why he had no manpower, and someone said no food at the start.
He's going after his guild favor over there. Ooh, lolgec does. What does it look like from lolgec's perspective on this stream right now? I mean, he has an
army. He can easily stop this attack.
That assassin's gonna get killed. No, they stopped him. Nice.
He's just sitting here with no water, though. Losing supply. I mean,
I was gonna say lolgec still has not built the nuke yet from the nuclear silo, so it's taking longer for him to get it off.
100. He's got one spike.
It cost 5,000 Solari. This is tough, dude. This is really tough for Smuggler here.
I don't think he should have even bothered building a nuke silo. That costs a lot of money.
And it's taking up his fuel cells. He's got no fuel cells either.
Yeah, I think you can tell lolgec's starting to get frustrated. I think he understands he's thrown his lead. He's starting to get frustrated. Baron probably feeling really good about himself right now. I think Baron might get 2 lax, though. We'll see.
Baron just lucky that he wasn't the subject of lolgec's early game wrath.
This is where it comes back to. I think he should have just attacked Harkonnen first, and then worried about the other 2.
I was gonna say, Gray. I think you should have gone Harkonnen and then Corrino, or Harkonnen, Atreides, and then Corrino, because Corrino was already weakened. That would have been perfect for him.
I mean, I think he either should have killed Harkonnen or Corrino first. He shouldn't have betrayed anybody, because betraying yourself messes your Landsrad. Since he's less than 200 Landsrad, he can't contest the Chom market. If Hark gets 30% Chom, I think it's GG. I think that's the break point right now.
It's crazy how a few minutes ago it was all lolgec's game, and then just a few mistakes.
It was his game to lose. I think it's all going downhill from here, bro. He needs to get rid of the nuclear silo. It's not doing anything. He's not building a nuke. It's just soaking up fuel cells. He missed attacks.
It's crazy.
He missed attacks, so he's not making any influence. He's not making any Landsrad. He didn't get the extra blue tech to make Landsrad to get out of the negative Landsrad. So
he's gonna.
I don't know, man. he's gonna have to really like. I think he is stuck on domination at this point. I think that's his only win con.
Yeah.
He's gonna actually have to just kill him, like, or just lose.
Yeah, because Baron's out there conquering. He's going for hegemony.
But now Baron has
He's-
3 land red guards, so like, yeah, it's sad.
Hedge is
you
pretty
know,
close. Logic's on 15k with 5.8 passive. Baron's
Yeah,
not
but
that far ahead.
Smuggler doesn't nearly expand as fast as Hark. You have to keep that in mind. Like the authority cost, the gap in authority will become so big at some point that there's no way Smugglers is winning Hedge. Like,
Right.
especially since he's just applying Instill Fear on like all these tiles, and Baron doesn't even have the whole map scouted yet, even though he's got 5 Ornithopters. So I don't know. A lot of miss micro, a lot of
There's a
poor
lot of
macro.
things going on in this game. A lot of things
So,
to learn.
I was gonna say,
If Smuggler had just performed a little better, this game would already be over in like month 4.
yeah,
But here
I was
we
gonna
are.
say. So one of the counters to Smugglers is if you make those kind of silly mistakes that lolgec made and just get tunnel visioned, as you said.
I mean, it's not like he was in a rush. Hark doesn't outscale Smuggler. Like,
Mm. Do you think though losing those fights like sent him over the edge, or do you think he was trying to time
he's
something and he just
tilted.
mismanaged?
I think, yeah, I stick to what I said earlier. I think he's tilted.
He's still not capturing anything. It's very interesting.
Was he not?
No,
'Cause
he's
Baron's just expanding. Baron's almost 20k hedge. Like,
okay. There he is. Great volcano. If you look at his stream,
yeah, he needs that. He needs those fuel cells real bad.
because he's still got the nuclear silo. He's still going strong with this. First
Yep,
build
he
fuel
wants
cells.
that fuel cell. He wants 30 fuel cells.
The thing with the nuke is it's a double-edged sword. Once you toss a nuke, it puts you automatically at 0 Landsrad again. So Baron
he's
he's already at 0, so there's 0 chance if he's gonna commit to the nuke that he's gonna get out of 0 Landsrad. So, I mean, Baron probably is doing this the long way. He could just get Governor and then end this game.
Well, I don't think Baron can get Governor. His influence production's not enough, but he can definitely just
Contest
chome.
it.
Like, he's just gonna
Yeah.
chome. He's like almost 40%. What is he was almost
he
30
actually?
last time I saw it.
I think he's going for the kill.
Who's going for the
Hold on.
kill?
He's going for the kill. And Lolgec's army's nowhere near it.
But he doesn't have defense breaches. I mean, yeah, Lolgec's army, but well, Lolgec might have extraction network. Who knows? Oh, he does not.
He's got the lower missile damage. That's all he's got. He might just
Yeah,
go for it.
I
Yeah, he's
think
going for it.
I think this is a poor mistake on Baron's part. He shouldn't be attacking right now, unless he's going to use scav operation.
He used drugs.
He needs to use
Sleep
scav
region.
operation like right now. He can't be like holding it. If he doesn't use it, he's not going to make money. Okay, communications.
Oh,
jammed.
brilliant play
Alright.
by Smugglers. He dropped the thing to cancel out all the things he dropped, all the operations.
He doesn't have Gatling shred on his gun. he shouldn't have attacked, bro. Baron doesn't know how to attack people. I think he's looking to assassinate him. I don't know why he put an infiltration cell right next to his main.
Another big
Just play
mistake going on
Chone,
here.
bro. You have everything you need to win Chone.
There's the
Like,
money
it's
drop.
nuts. So yeah, he's gonna lose all those units. Well, yeah, that's the smuggler scav
Maybe he's trying to
operation.
prove us wrong. Maybe he said, I don't want to win by Chome because that's all you guys think I do.
He's
But
building
he didn't
harpies
use his
now.
scav
He's finally
operation,
building
like,
harpies.
He's throwing so hard right now. Oh my god.
You think Smuggler's going to be able to march over there and kill him now that his
Yes.
army's gone?
I think so. I think that's the play. He has caffeine pills. Nighttime's about to hit. I mean, he could just run over and kill Baron right now. I think he absolutely just threw the game. If Smugglers wakes up and just attacks, he gets out of the tilted. If he gets out of the tilted hypnosis, he will kill Ark right here. But like,
moving.
probably not.
He's not
probably not.
Baron is building harpies like you suggested. He is
Like,
building.
he has
them.
his whole army. He has 65 CP still. He could just run over there and kill Hark uncontested right now. Baron would have to piss out more mercs, which would slow down his win con even more. Like,
I think Lolgec's afraid
he's
now.
leaving
He's
his
tilted.
main. Oh my god. Like, oh, I would just be running across that deep desert right now. Like, just ready. Oh my god, he's just not attacking. I can't watch. I can't.
Gray over here. Gray cannot bear to see this.
Just try to see it as a commentator, not as a player.
I'm looking
It
at it
hurts
from a
him.
commentator.
You know, and the number one resource in this game at all times is attention. And when there's a lot of things going on, multiple win conditions at play,
But that's
your
the thing,
attention
Cream.
is.
There's not a lot going on. It's a 1v1.
I know it's easy to say that from a third-person perspective. I know that, but like
No,
when you're in it,
it's just-
mistakes get made. It's just how it is.
I know mistakes get made, but from this, like,
He's got 13k
He's
Solari. Is he
catastrophic.
gonna build this nuke or what?
He can't. There's something wrong. Something's blocking
I
it.
think
He's got plenty
Harkonnen
of fuel
is.
cells. It says
I
it's
think
construction,
Harkonnen-
so is he building it? It's in construction, but it doesn't.
I
It's
think
not showing the
Harkonnen
bar.
is finally figuring it out. I think he's transferring into a more defensive army composition, and he's going to sit back and chome like he should. Like, he's got 4 spice fields. There is no reason he shouldn't just be choming right now.
Again,
I don't know why he's making,
lolgec
like, no
missed
money.
another opportunity.
Why is he making like no money though? That's so weird.
He probably doesn't have martial economy, although I don't know why he wouldn't have it.
That is a good point. Why does he not have martial economy?
He has 14k in the bank. And
Who?
no nuke.
Smuggler?
What's... Yeah.
I'm talking about Baron, bro. I'm not talking about Smuggler.
Oh, no, I was just saying, he's got 14k in the bank.
Yeah, what about it?
And he's just not building the nuke, or I can't see him building the nuke. I
He
don't know.
can't. It's in construction, bro. It got deconstructed.
Oh, okay.
He must have accidentally went negative Solari and then the silo like blew up. Like either that or it got blown up when Hark attacked and I didn't notice.
There we
There's
go.
a win
Hark with
banner
the
for
pitch.
Hedge. Logan not too
Yeah.
far behind, man. He's not too far behind, but I just
But it
don't
doesn't-
know
but it just-
which
it
way
won't
this
matter.
game
He's not-
for him is gonna go.
He's
The
only
chum.
making so the difference is Smuggler's passive is going to kick in. He's not going to be able to expand enough, and he's only making 5 authority. Baron is making 9 authority. He's making double the authority. If he goes for a hedge victory, it's easy peasy. I think he should be going for Chome. I don't know why he doesn't have martial economy yet, but
He's also pillaging every village he takes before, so he's just going to keep feeding the chum and a Gemini win.
yeah, I mean he's building up 2 win cons right now.
That's how
You
you want
know.
to do it. You want to have one looking and one in the hopper.
Smugs needs to make a move here if he wants to try.
He's making good Solari now. He's making 600 Solari a day.
You know, Smugglers also missed attacks or 2, and that put him behind and hedge even further. So we'll
I think
see.
Baron,
We'll see
Baron's
how
doing
this
well
goes.
here. Just, missed opportunities for Smuggler here. He's also got infiltration cells on the Smuggler, so that's going to slow him down even more. If he does launch the assassination, he's going to be forced to stay in his villages and look for the infiltration cells.
Smugglers is now building the nuke. He is now constructing it. I think it might just be too little too late now for that
He's
nuke.
going to need at least 4, though. 3 to 4 nukes.
Another
Each-
spice field for Hark to take right there too.
How many days does it take to construct the nuke? 20?
Takes 10 days.
10 days? Okay.
10 days to make a nuke.
So can
Maybe.
Baron get to a win condition before 40 in-game days?
For destruction.
I think he
I reckon-
can, yeah. He's like 35% Chome or something right now.
I
He needs
reckon
to just fix
Smugglers.
his martial economy. I don't know why he doesn't have martial economy right now.
Are we sure he doesn't have it?
Yes. Agreed.
No, he doesn't. No, he would. Dude, he has 4 spice fields. If he had martial economy, he would be flowing in the Solari right now.
One of Baron's regions
Uh,
getting
move-
liberated here by rebels. Hopefully he sees
He's
it.
got a missile. He's got a missile turret defending it. He doesn't.
Oh, okay.
He'll be fine.
Getting back to lolgec, I was going to say maybe with the nuke he's going to try and hit the main base and then run in, or he's going to try and hit Harkonnen's army and then run into the main base. I
I
think
mean-
that's what he's going to try and do.
Yeah, he has to. He has to go for a nuke play. Now it's. I mean, to me, this just looks like Baron's game to lose because Baron has had all the time in the world to get back into the game. He should have had martial economy. He's only had 9 knowledge for like who knows how long. Like,
that is a big blunder there. You need at least 20, 30 knowledge by
like
month
Lolgec's
5
the
or
same
6.
though. Lolgec has no knowledge. Lolgec has
He has
9 as well.
9.2.
Like
Yeah. Also,
They both have
architectural
no
surveys
knowledge.
is coming up.
Hark still has no martial economy. I mean, the only thing Hark has up on Smugglers, Hark's got like 2 of his 3 slot districts done.
Listening.
I don't know why he's attacked, bro. I'm gonna punch air. I don't know why he's attacking right now, dude.
He's distracting him, I guess. It's only 4 units down there.
Maybe he knows he's tilted and he's going to keep doing this, and
Yeah,
Smugglers is going to keep responding.
Maybe he does know Lolgec is tilted. Maybe you're right. Maybe
So now he's got a couple of infiltration cells here on Lolgec.
I mean, he better move quick because architectural surveys is coming up. So this could be Smugglers' chance.
I'm here.
you're right.
There it
If
is.
if he nukes with architectural surveys and Baron doesn't get the vote to not go through, he's dead.
Yeah.
Realistic.
So this could still be Smugglers' game. He needs to. Ooh. He
He
needs
needs to get a
influence.
decoy thumper. I don't know why. Whatever, man. Like, he's just not getting a decoy thumper. Why did we have probe set up 8 months in, bro?
You know, it's
What do
unfortunate
we have
this game is
probes set
taking
up
so
for?
long because I really need to leave to go play this tennis tournament. These guys just don't know how to win a game, apparently.
Right.
This is
How much
sad
time
at
do you
this
have left?
point. I gotta leave in like 15, 20 minutes. I mean, I hope by then this
Ooh.
will be
I
over.
don't think the match is gonna take that much longer.
I
Oh,
hope
there's
so.
defensive breaches, and there's the nuke.
Oh my god, is he actually? I'm not looking at Lolgec's stream. Is he
I
running
gotta
at his
switch to
base?
Lolgec. I
He's
gotta
going to
switch.
nuke.
He's not
He just
running at his
did nuke.
base. He
So he's
nuked
just nuking from
Oh my
afar.
god, this is the match we're playing. That nuke did a lot of damage. Wait, did he nuke before architectural surveys
No,
went
no,
off?
no, he dropped in the defensive breach. He had a defensive breach.
He should have waited for architectural surveys, bro.
He's building another nuke.
He would have almost one-shot his base if he used architecturals. I can't, dude.
You know, this does put a lot of pressure on Baron to maybe do something stupid like charge at his army and get wrecked because he's fearing now that he's under the nuke clock.
All Baron would have to do is make one big mercenary push. Like, just a fat 65 CP of mercs just run at him. Like,
Oh yeah.
but Hark still has no martial economy, so that's not going to happen. So, I don't know.
He's capturing regions like crazy though now. He's going for the hedge now.
Yeah, I think he's got Hedge and Chom in his back pocket here. 105 authority right now. It's gonna be a little while before he can capture another region.
Went through. It went through on Harkonnen.
His army's
is
on the other
Lolgec
side of the
and-
map here. I mean, you can take a walk across
Lolgec.
the desert. We
Wait,
all know
Hark's
what happens
finally
when you
making
march
money.
across the desert, guys. Yeah, it's a lot of money he's making right now.
Oh, the famous story. If you march, oh, he's going. I think he's going for it. I think Lolgec's going for this.
Yeah, actually, let me tune in.
Let me switch.
No, I think he's going for it.
No, he's not. Why are you
No,
trying to gaslight
he's
me?
moving. No. Watch, he's moving. I can see it. I know he's gonna go for it.
He's too far. If
He's at
Hark keeps
44
his economy up,
He's at 44 Chom. This
He's
is pretty
going.
big.
Lolgec's
He's
going.
got to make a move.
Come on,
here.
Lolgec.
He's got to make a
Hark
move.
doesn't
has to,
have
yeah.
scavenger network. Hark needs another scavenger network right now. Because if he loses his units, he could at least still pull out the Chom victory.
Easy. Come on, Lolgec. You need to move in. You need to go in
How
now.
is he making like no money? I don't understand.
I mean, I
I
see
think
his
he's-
numbers go up to like 1.1k a day, and then they go
Yeah,
down.
I think it's just the fact that he doesn't have martial economy.
Is he
It's
manually
really slowing him
oppressing
down.
all the villages? You think?
Yeah, he's manually
Yeah,
oppressing.
he manually does
and
it.
unless your micro's good, you're gonna get unoptimal. Like you're just getting
He's
diminishing returns. He probably would be making more money if
Supply
he never
drop going
oppressed
down
that
in a
enough.
deep desert. Looks like Lolgec. He realizes he has to go
He's
for
going
it with
for it.
somebody at 45 Chom. He has no other
Oh my
choice.
god, this guy.
He's gonna have a
he
nuke in his
doesn't.
back pocket.
Okay, he has
If he does the
7k. He just got
damage.
7k.
There's an
Solari. Maybe
ornithopter
he-
sitting right in the middle of the desert. There's no way Hark doesn't see this.
I'm
No
gonna check
way.
Hark's stream.
Hark's got a lot of Solari. He's shooting up, so he's shooting up Chom right now.
47%. I mean,
All
this
he
is
needs to do is make a scav operation, and he can win this game. Baron
48%
can win
for
this
Hark.
game.
48% and 49. He's got it. I mean, it's over, dude.
He
49.
needs to drop that
It's
nuke
not
now.
over. He needs like 2K more Solari.
He'll get it.
He could still get. Does
He's
Lolgec have a nuke?
It's
He's
low.
about
Yeah,
to
it's
get a
the
nuke.
nuke is finishing. This is a photo finish, but I think there's no way he doesn't get 50 chone before this happens. There's the nuke. It's ready. Lolgec launching the nuke.
Go. No, Lolgec, you need to
my
go
God.
in now.
He's running into the nuke.
Baron is.
Baron's running into the nuke.
Oh, Lolgec's going to be stuck there between the worm.
And that's it.
No, wait.
He died to that.
Wait,
with
oh
his
my
architectural
God.
surveys, bro.
He died to the nuke with architectural
Baron,
service. What a
all
photo
Baron
finish.
had to
That's
do-
insane. That was
All he had to
insane.
do was pillage that one village right there, and he would have won the
Congratulations.
game.
Wow.
I
It's
can't.
amazing.
Wow. All right, I'm
can't.
going to
What a
stop the
win.
recording. I'm going to stop the recording.